Kenya also had a lip syncing number, and first of all, okay, ignoring all of that, oh my god, she looks so beautiful here. This mix of colors on her with this hair is so stunning on Kenya. I want to see her in more stuff like this. Kenya's song is mixed pretty well. This is something that I would listen to, but not with her voice. Or at least not with her voice the way that it's processed and produced in the song. But again, she did not know the words to her own song. And I love that the judges called her out on it. I mean, not directly to her, technically, but, you know, they still pointed it out and the production left it in for us to see that. So, yeah, Kenya, they are really dogging on her constantly here. But yeah, I loved her energy. I loved the twirling bit with the flag, but I didn't really think the choreography of the twirling was that impressive. I think there were too many misses. This could have been so much better, but there were too many misses. Mikey, kind of looking like Jane Don't, and she described her performance as a Bride of Frankenstein striptease, which, yeah, that's what it is, like exactly what it is. It's a silly little burlesque number that I'm sure Mikey came up with herself, and you know, I enjoyed all of the silliness, I enjoyed the overall production of it, but I still have a problem with stuff like this for a talent show because this is something anybody could do, or like 99% of the population could do this. I'm neither here nor there about this performance. And Discord, you know, her talent performance is lip syncing and pretending to play instruments. Now listen, she probably can play all of these instruments, but wouldn't this have been a better performance had she done it live? Because the way that she did it is very like, okay, so you're pretending to be playing an instrument and pretending to be singing. Not really a talent. Everybody can do that. Again, I like the idea behind the performance, but it could have been done much better. Darlene, what? I like how bizarre it all is and how it's so minimalistic, even with all of the props that she had there, but that she does not use. But it's one of those numbers where it's like, anybody can do this. And then I know somebody's gonna be like, oh, but why didn't you come up with it? No. Anybody can replicate Darlene's performance. You don't have to come up with something to have the talent to reproduce it or, you know, produce it, I guess. Would anybody doing this performance have the charm that Darlene has? Probably not. But like, is being charming a talent? I loved Athena's song mix. Hate the lip syncing number for a talent show, but I do love a little bits of Greek culture music that she put into the performance. Overall, fine. Not blown away by her either. Nini, like I said, is doing her praying mantis number. This is such a great drag performance, very well thought out. I actually like it more than what Juicy did, and I definitely like it more than what Vira did. I mean, I like the idea behind Vira's performance, but the execution is just like a little too literal and kind of like she's trying to make a viral moment happen. She was trying to go for her version of Anitra's duck walk. It was fine, but she didn't even lip sync to all of the words. She didn't even know the words that she was lip syncing to. Her voice sounded weird in the track. Yeah, not for me. And I don't think we should compare Mia's and Juicy's performances because Mia's has a better song and a more, let's say, classic choreography, while Juicy's was more stunty. I do think that Juicy was better, but only because what Mia was wearing was fucking awful. It looked messy. Both of the wigs look criminal. Like, they made a joke about Darlene's wig, but like, look at Mia's wigs. Like, what the hell was that? Mia is, of course, a talented dancer. Nobody can take that away from her. But yeah, that look was taking me out of the performance. Juicy's next, and like, we're lip syncing to a pre-recorded track. What a shock. Please stop doing that. You're a dancer. Just fucking dance. You don't need to lip sync to a bad song. You and Mia together, like, what the fuck? I envy short people and how much easier it is for them to do stunts. Yeah, Juicy was excellent. We all knew she was going to do great because the talent show now is just like, oh, do a lip sync performance to a bad song and you're gonna be in the top 2, and it's like, yeah, that's what happened. I mean, she was excellent. I'm just a little pissed off because it's like, your talent cannot be being a drag queen in a drag competition. Never mind. Jane said that her performance is a Bette Midler homage. To be honest, I did not know the reference, and I still don't know it, but I loved the writing, I loved how she performed them, the jokes were very good, she utilized her 1 minute exactly as she needed to, and she has a very nice voice actually, which, yeah, we already know that, so she had nothing to worry about. It's just like random weird insecurities that she seemingly has that are making her feel that way, because she's very, very talented.